Jessica. I just finally got around to this. Last night, I'm at work. I got the Fool. Yeah. Ugh. And the Five of Pentacles. Anyways, so first off the bat, taking a leap of faith, money's going to be tight. But also when I see that Five of Pentacles, it's about you don't want to walk away from a good deal either. So that was my first thought. Anyway, I had a tummy. I had my, acid reflux, last night. So that's why I did not do your reading last night. Oh, Two of Wands wants to pop out. Okay. Anyways, so I'm doing it now. I have a special spread that I'm going to use that I found. I thought it's a 4-card spread. So we're going to pull a card for emotions. This tarot card reveals how you feel about the planned purchase. Are you being honest with yourself and thinking clearly? Are your emotions getting in the way? That's card number 1. Card number 2 is going to be financial means. This card discusses whether or not you have the financial means to make this purchase. If not, it can help you see where you might attain the financial means needed. Card number 3 is actions and obstacles. This card suggests actions you may need to take or obstacles that you may need to overcome. Card number 4, results of purchase. And this card is, the outcome card, discusses whether or not this purchase will bring the contentment or results you seek. Okay. I just thought it was interesting. The first, when I cut the deck, the first thing was the Fool upright, obviously leap of faith. And then the other one was the Five of Pentacles, which I feel like you don't want to miss an opportunity. But it's also financial hardship of it's going to be hard but worth it. So this is, obviously I didn't take if those cards decide to show back up in the spread, but so I'm going to cut the deck in 4. Not too many. Oh, you're showing up in your own spread, the Queen of Cups, which is, Ace of Pentacles too, new beginnings. All right. All right. It sucks. I'm coming in tomorrow and it's supposed to snow. It's been like beautiful all week. Pisses me off. Always have to have that one final snow in April. And then tomorrow is April Fool's Day too. So I just got the King of Pentacles that wanted to fly out. So suggesting you probably should find a sugar daddy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, let me cut the deck. So we've got pile number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay. Okay, so card number 1 we said was your emotions. So this card is going to reveal how you actually feel about the planned purchase. You got the Five of Cups. So very emotional card. And we'll go over this, obviously. But it's upright. So this is the current situation, in my opinion, too. You do have some support with the Two of Cups behind you. So you do have people that are close to you, supporting you, and people, at least emotionally. Financially, I don't know, but I do kind of feel, we'll see what kind of pentacles, we'll see what's at the bottom of the deck to clarify this Five of Cups. But, you are going to be feeling some loss initially. But again, I don't think the Five of Cups is bad in this situation. There are opportunities aplenty when you're ready for them. So I do feel like, this oh yes, girl, you got the Star card clarifying the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is like, don't focus on, here we got this beautiful building in the back. Don't focus on like, oh man, like I mean, obviously you have to weigh the pros and cons. And I think at this point, maybe some of the cons are going to outweigh the pros, but I still feel like this is a perfect opportunity. You got the wish fulfilled card, which is the card of Aquarius, but it's reversed, which to me, the star card reversed is, to me, it's more of a delay than, but it's also about lacking the faith in yourself and, go within and reconnect with inner source and inspiration rather than looking outside of yourself. Even though, yes, you do have the external support. You do have the star card. So you do know the answer to this question on whether or not you should get this building, which you already know that, right? So, and it's also the wish fulfillment card and it's reversed. So are you blocking it, or is it just a delay? But I don't really even feel that it's a delay. I think it's more of a blockage on your part because of this Five of Cups. It's just like, yeah, I'm focusing on this and debt. But yeah, I mean, when I did we still talk about the first reading that I did for you is that, I said, really, it's shocking that you are as successful as you are. And I don't mean that in disrespect at all. You're obviously, savvy business woman. You're good with your money, but it's just so strange. It's so strange how, successful you are in a way that it's just like you walk in your shop and it's like, people will find little nooks and crannies and stuff that they don't even, I don't know. It's just hard to explain. And I know we've talked about it before. So there's a lot of support around you from the universe, from yourself, from your family, from your friends, from monetarily, the universe, especially with that star card coming up. So that's, are your emotions getting in the way? I think somewhat, yes. I think that somewhat are. I mean, but this is a huge fucking purchase. So yeah. Number 2, financial means. So again, this is whether or not you have the financial means to make this purchase. If not, it might help you see where you can definitely improve the finances. So we have the Sun card, and the Sun card is reversed. Okay. Again, the Sun card, happiest card of the deck, just suggests a little bit of a delay. Now, the Sun card, I will say, a lot of times when the Sun card comes up, I think of Leo season. So, maybe this purchase will go through like late July, early August type of a situation as well. The other thing too is, with the Sun card, it's about feeling depleted, exhausted. It's time to re-energize and recharge. And that can be monetarily. So, and I looked at the bottom too. You got the, actually it's upright. You got the Six of Wands, clarifying the Sun card. But the Six of Wands, again, is reversed, which is the victory card. Okay. But when I see the Six of Wands in reverse like this, it's not about rushing into this. It's about making sure that all the documents are, there's no hidden anything with this. Again, this is another card to go within. This reverse Sun card is about going within and re-energizing. Go within and reaffirm why you need to make this transaction. That's literally what the Six of Wands said. Why do you need to make this transaction? And that's going to help. And you know why? Because you need more fucking space. Because you have a lot of shit going on. You can have all these guests come in. And you can make it more to your aesthetic, to be honest. But again, it's like, and that's exactly what the Biddy Tarot says about, do you need... Go back in and say, why am I making this transaction? Because this is your life's blood, man. Seriously. But the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. I mean, even reversed, it's just basically saying, to re-energize. But to me also, my hands are so dry. I have a haunted baby cherub that keeps flying off the wall at, between 2 and 4 a.m. And it's shattered 4 different places. And I love it. So I glued it. And I got Gorilla Glue all over my hands. I'm not very crafty. Anyways, The other thing, like I want to reiterate with the Sun card, is we're talking about Leo season. So that might be when you close or when, you do start moving. Okay. Next card is going to represent actions and obstacles. This tarot suggests actions you may need to take or obstacles that you may need to overcome. Two of Cups, which again reiterates the Two of Cups here. So the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. So obstacles you may need to overcome. I feel like people close to you, possibly Mitchell, since it is a Two of Cups, might try to talk you out of it. He's a Virgo, so of course he's going to be listing all the things that potentially are going to go wrong, because that's what Virgos do. Unfortunately, sometimes we're right. And sometimes we make it right. Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So there might be some disharmony, out of sync with people about this. That might be the biggest obstacle there, is naysaying. I don't think just with Mitchell, but I think that you'll just have to be aware of that negativity of what could go wrong and try to keep it positive. Eight of Cups. I mean, the Eight of Cups is basically saying, okay, yeah, but I mean, maybe it won't work out. Maybe, maybe this could go wrong. Maybe that could go wrong, whatever. But listen, you are leaving an abundant business, walking away for uncharted territory. Okay, cups are full, and some people might look at it as like, listen, Two of Cups energy reversed. People that are supportive, that love you, say, I don't know, that's pretty risky. You're in a successful place. Why don't you just renew your lease, or why don't you just find another space? You really don't want to get into buying a build, this kind of talk. But you got the Eight of Cups, which we know the Eight of Cups is walking away from what doesn't serve you, and your space does not serve you. I mean, you have so much product and so much interest that if you had a bigger space, it would be amazing. I'm a little close to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see you get this building, but at the same time, I do realize that's a huge risk. But this Eight of Cups can't be denied what this Eight of Cups is about. It's time to walk away from a disappointing situation. And that disappointing situation is your current space. It doesn't even bring out what is aesthetic. It doesn't bring out your aesthetic, number one. It doesn't lend itself to doing any kind of events comfortably, which once we get out of COVID, man, people are going to want to start, especially this summer and this fall, this Halloween, you know what I mean? People want to start spending their money. They want to start going to seances. They want to start, going to events, and your space, unfortunately, is limited. So it's time to walk away, right? I guess, yeah, you want it to work, but alas, it's worked up until this point. It has, but you've outgrown it, and it's obvious. The only option is to move on. Yes. Again, you're gonna get some kickback from people that and it's not that they're doing it on purpose. They care about you. You got two of Cups represented. This one's upright, okay? But just knowing this person or people in your life are supportive, but they're just, they might naysay. They might overthink. They might try to talk you out of it. That's all I'm saying. But you got the Eight of Cups. That's clarifying that. That's like, no, listen, it's time to walk away, right? Okay, this is the outcome. So this is the results of your purchase. Drum roll. And of course, I'm going to pull some Oracle because, got the Hierophant reversed. Again, the Hierophant is about organized institutions. You're going to be dealing, obviously, extensively with legal bullshit and I lost what I was my train. The institution of buying a house. But you are going to be your own teacher. The wisdom you seek comes from within anyways. You do not need external approval to be successful, which is what we're talking about here, right? But the Hierophant also suggests Yeah, it's the card of Sag. It also suggests, is it the card of Sag? Am I lying? Hold on a second. That's going to bug me now. Oh, I'm sorry, Taurus. God damn. Temperance is a card of Sag. I don't know. Okay. Taurus. So the beautiful thing, and you know what? When I saw this Hierophant, again, another time frame popped up, and that's why I'm like, no, Sag isn't right. So, you're coming up. So you're going to be making this decision, I believe, in May, yay or nay. In Taurus season, for sure. Oh my gosh, and this wanted to come out. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands definitely wanted to come out in this spread anyways, because, ball's in your court. But anyways, so Hierophant reversed. Listen to yourself. Don't, you're going to have to, go through some red tape. But the only thing that worries me about this spread, which I'm going to take some clarifiers, is there's no pentacles. There's no pentacles here. This is, and maybe it's because it's in the planning stages at this point, that emotionally you're just dealing with this now. This is all about decision time. Okay. I don't see any pentacles. I am going to take some clarifiers. So what is clarifying you is the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is upright. So it's all about taking action. So it's that Aries energy, that we're in right now. What you need to manifest. Now you need to work out how. You're at the very beginning stages, okay? You're exploring all options, planning your path ahead before taking action. Let your intuition and your passion guide you to confirm you to the next step. Again, because you're a Scorpio too. So you're gonna let your emotions, it's like, I feel it. I know that this space is gonna work. Two of Wands, ball's in your court. If you have to rest on it, oh my goodness. I could just keep going on. You got the Six of Swords, okay? Another card to indicate cutting off what doesn't serve you anymore, which is your landlord, which is, what's going to be good for you and your children and everybody else, even your work children. Nine of Cups, on the way to attaining. 10 of Cups. And these are all upright. This was all underneath this outcome. Four of Swords, rest on this decision. Think about it. Think about it. Don't overthink. This was upright, so it's not about overthinking. It's about thinking about it. And Two of Wands falls in your court. You're going to make that decision. I'm still going to take some clarifiers too. So this is where you're at. I guess I'm not surprised that I didn't see any pentacles, because you're still at the emotional stage of this, You know what? I'm going to use my Spencer's deck, because this deck is always going to remind me of you. It really is. I want to make sure that I've shuffled this. We're just going to kind of talk while we awkward fucking shuffle. Big card. Oh, yes. So the Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out. Frankenstein, which is really funny because you bought me that little Frankenstein stein, if you will, from a weed. No, I'm kidding. But so this wanted to fly out. I'm going to put them back, but I just wanted to show you the Nine of Pentacles wanted to come out. Nine of Pentacles, again, is about attainment. It's about that shmoney attainment. So anyways, I have not used this deck. I've looked at it several times. I love it. And it's always going to remind me of you. Not just because the cool ass monsters, but it's like, plus, when I was a kid, I spent a ridiculous amount of time in Spencer's, because my mom was a shopaholic, and so she would just I'd be like, I'm going to go to Spencer's and look at the penis suckers and edible underwear, and she'd be like, okay, have a good time, and I was probably like 8. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we have. Clarification. Thank you. We have the Two of Cups again, and the Three of Cups. Upright. Two of Cups. Unicorn. Yes. Both cards of Cancer. So those wanted to fly out. Again, it's in there. They came out upright, and it's like there is love and support. And also with the Three of Cups, we know that that is the card of getting together with friends. Using your friends to bounce ideas off, using your friends to like really help you make this decision. And yeah. So those wanted to fly out. Okay. So again, I'm going to clarify kind of the outcome, the Hierophant. I just really want to make sure these are shuffled really well because I haven't used this deck. These are really not easy to shuffle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think the first card that flew out was that Nine of Pentacles. I think I might just take that because I really, yeah. I'm sorry, this is going on forever. You're like, I'm busy. I don't have time to watch all this shit. This wanted to come out too. This kept wanting to come out. The Kraken. Every time I split the deck in half, the Kraken was there, the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, again, is about that attainment. It's not necessarily, but we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. But the it's follow your heart. It's the card that comes after the Eight of Cups. What happens when you venture out and strike out on your own? The Nine of Cups is right after the Eight of Cups. I'm going to pull from the Enigma deck, which I swear to God, sometimes I love this deck. I know you do too. Sometimes it raises more questions. I don't know. It really makes me think. And I don't necessarily read these reversed. I don't, because they're already wacky. So, what the actual fuck? This is weird. This was in my Enigma deck. That's you, boo. There's a Scorpio card. That is so weird. That was in my Enigma deck. I was like, something feels different in this deck. Change, rebirth, growth, right? And it's also Scorpio. Very strange. I'm sure it came from a spread that I did, and I just, I put the cards away. But hello, Death card. Maybe that's all we need from this deck. You know what? I'm not taking any more cards from this deck. I think that's what we needed, to be honest. That's what we needed. I hope this helps. Feel free to interpret the cards as well. I hope that this resonates with you. I feel like it does. Yeah. Showing up in your own spread. Yay. Anyways, I'm going to send this over to you, and we'll talk soon.